Hi, this is Maddie with TravelAllures. Today's tutorial is on how to create Google Forms. I created a group cruise for a client with Carnival for 8 cabins, but I have locked in 34 cabins so that I'll upload this Google form to social media to get all the cabins sold. This is my group that I created in Carnival, and I have actually 32 rooms. On here, it'll show you what cruise they'll be cruising on, the date sailing, how many days, where it's going to, from and to. If you click on Eastern Caribbean, it'll show you the itinerary. And my computer's running a little slow, so bear with me, please. Come on. It'll have all the pricing on here, but this is leaving on Saturday from Port Canaveral, and it goes to Amber Cove, St. Thomas, San Juan, and Grand Turk, and back to Port Canaveral. So I take all this information and write it down so that I can create my flyer. And it also has Fun Point, so they were able to get a complimentary Carnival tote bag and $50 onboard credit per cabin. What else we have here? We also get 4 earned free cruise, which they still have to pay the port fees, the tax and port fees, but I can either use this for a commission or just use it as a way to get more people to book, because for every 8 cabins that a person brings or books, they'll receive 1 free cruise rate. So I'm going to go to post on my wall. This is the flyer that I created, and I saved it onto my documents. And from there, I go to my Google Forms, and I click on this plus sign to create a new form. I start with this header, and now you can, on here with this little pink thingy, you click on that, and you can either change the colors of this header, which the colors are down here, or you can choose an image. You can use one of theirs. If I would use travel and click on one of the ones they have on here. And it'll automatically populate on this header. But I'm going to use one that I uploaded from the web. So I go to upload photos, select a photo from your computer, and it's under my pictures, and I picked this Carnival Breeze ship. I'll fix it a little here, and I select. And automatically it'll change that to the Carnival Breeze. If I click on Untitled Form and name it Spring Getaway 2019, that'll be the name for that Google form. But when I click here, Untitled Form, it'll populate there too. So we're going to start with the first section, which is this one. It'll be the first section. And this right here, I am going to delete, since I'm not going to ask a question yet. Right after that, on here, I'm going to, what am I going to put here? Form. I'm going to go to my Word. I typed this stuff on Word so that I don't have to spend my time typing while I'm doing this tutorial. Let's see, it's thinking. So I'm just going to put here, I'm going to click on this, copy this. That's me. My computer's running very slow right now. Oh, come on. Copy, and I'm going to paste that on this form description. And it just says, please complete travel form to register for your next trip. And I normally put one form per person unless you're using the same credit card, because you'll have multiple forms for the, for two people that are going to be using or booking a cabin. And then I'm going to click here on add image. And I'm going to click here to choose my image. And I'm going to upload my flyer that I created. After that, I'm going to click on picture again, which it'll come right underneath this flyer. And I'm going to upload the picture of the ship again, since you can't really see it up here. And automatically it brought it down here. And I'm just going to name it Carnival Cruise March 2nd through March 9th, 2019. Okay, now I'm going to add another photo or another image, and I'm going to put the itinerary. And I also took a picture of that. Let me see where I have it at. Here it goes. This is the itinerary, so that even though it's on the flyer, but people want to see it on here, it's bigger. And I'm going to type in, since it's so small, I'm going to type it in too, but I'm going to copy and paste it so I don't have to spend my time typing. And this thing is just acting weird today. Copy and paste. And it's just saying that it's from Port Canaveral to Amber Coast, St. Thomas, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Grand Turk, and then a little description about the Carnival ship. Okay. Now I'm going to, instead of add a image, I'm going to add a video. And again, I put this on my Word document. Copy. And this is just, since I'm doing a tutorial, I don't want to have to spend my time typing. And we're going to enter it here. And this is the video I want. I click on that, and then I select. And you can take these three little dots so that you can center the video. I'm going to go back to my Word. And this is a little description that I got off the internet. Copy and paste it on here. And that's it for that part. And that's the first section. Now, in order for me to go to the next section, if you put your mouse over this equal sign, is to add a section. So you're going to add a section, and there it is. And the section is going to be called TravelAllures. Oops, TravelAllures. I think it's, hold on. TravelAllures information. And again, I'm going to go to my Word, and I should have a little something here, a description to add on there. Copy, and I'm going to put it here where it says description. And what that is saying is indicate name exactly as it appears on your government issue ID. Now I'm going to add a question. So we're not adding, I have to move this. This is in my way. We're not adding a section. We're going to add a question. So adding a question will be first name, I'm gonna add another question, middle name, another question, last name, and you're just gonna keep adding questions. Date of birth, another question, phone number, add another question, email, and another question will be home address. Another question will be city, state, and zip code. And then another question would be passport. Actually, I'm going to put in, yes, passport, citizenship, expiration date. And on cruises, it's optional because we don't need passport for cruises, but some people want to use them. So if they want to use them, I just put it on there and they can put that information. Then we're going to add another question. And it's going to be for second guest. Full name and date of birth. Next question will be additional travelers. Let's see, additional travelers, and we're going to do a checkbox or multiple choices. Actually, no. So we're going to delete this. And we're going to delete this. So after the passport, we actually are going to add the title and description. So the title and description will be second traveler. And then we're going to ask the question. So the second traveler will be guest, full name, and date of birth. Okay, that's for the second traveler. We're going to add another title and description, and that's going to be for additional travelers. And on description, I'm going to put, I think I wrote something down on my Word. Let's see, yes. No, I didn't. Okay, so I'll just type it in. So on additional, I'm going to put in all posted prices are based on double occupancy cabin. However, to request a cabin with a third and or fourth traveler, please provide their names and ages. We will contact you with updated cruise fares. All right. So additional travelers, that I'm going to add a question And that's going to be for third, third traveler, full name and date of birth. And you can do this however you want. This is just showing you how I do it. I'm going to add another question, and that's going to be for the fourth traveler. Oops. Traveler, full name and date of birth. Okay, and that, I believe, that's it for section number 2. And now we are going to add another section, which we're going to go to the equal sign, add a section. In the third section, it's going to be the cruise information. So you can click on here and just type in cruise information. And under the description, I wrote something. Let's see if I have it. Okay, yes, here. All cabins. Copy. In the description, I'll just put all cabin price below includes tax, import fees, and based on double occupancy. So I'm going to add a question. And my first question is going to be, these are cabin categories. Cabin category. Okay. I'm going to change this to check boxes. And my first option is going to be interior. And the price for the interior is $829.85. If I go over here to this little picture, it lets me upload the picture of the interior, just so people can get an idea of what where they're gonna be sleeping in. This is the Carnival Breeze interior, so I'm gonna upload that, and automatically it goes right in there. And I'm gonna also put here, because some people just don't get it, per person. And my next one is going to be Ocean View. And it's sold out. And the only reason why I'm putting it there is because you'll receive phone calls like asking about Ocean View. So I'm just going to type in sold out. And then my last one will be balcony. And the price for the balcony is $1079.85 per person. And again, I'm going to add a photo. I'm still going to add a photo to my Ocean View, just so it'll look nice and neat. And the Ocean View is right here. And that's the Ocean View. And then I'm going to add a photo to the balcony. And the balcony is, let's see if I find it. Balcony. And so that's it. You have your interior price per person, you have your Ocean Views stating that it's sold out, and you have your balcony. And then I'm going to add another question, and this is all this has to do with the cruise information, so this is why it's still on the same section. So another question will be bed. And my first, and I'm going to change this to checkbox. My first option is 1 bed together, and my second option is 2 separate bed, and I'll just put twin so people know what size bed. Oops. Okay, that's it for bed. My next option, my next question that I will add will be ship check in time And I normally check all my guests in just to make it easier for them. That's what we're here for. You don't have to do that. That's what I do. So when I go into Carnival, I check them in, and I want to know what time they want to be checked in. So I'll do my checkbox, and I'll just put 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and 3 p.m. So if they check 12 p.m., I know that when I check them in, I'm going to check them in for 12 p.m. Okay, and we're done with our third section. So now we're going to add another section, and that section is going to be for travel protection, insurance, and gratuity. Okay, and I think I have here, let me see, we're gonna put here, I have the travel protection information, so I'm gonna copy all this and put it in there. So the more I add on there, the less phone calls I'll receive. Copy and paste it here where it says description. So all that will be in there for them to read, okay? And then I'm gonna add a question. And my first question is going to be vacation protection. Insurance. And yes, send me pricing, or not interested. And then I'm going to add another question, and it's going to be for gratuity. And change this to checkbox. My first one will be yes, pay now, or no, pay later. And I'll put in parentheses, charges will be billed to your room. Okay, and that's it for section 4. Now we're going to add another section, and that'll be section 5. It'll be the credit card information. So I'm going to put credit card information. On my description, I have typed in something for credit card, so I don't have to type in again. And I'm going to copy and paste it here on my description. And that's just saying, please complete this credit card form to authorize TravelAllures powered by TravelAllures Inc. to make one-time debit, and so on. I'm going to, let's see here. So I'm here, and I'm going to click on this add image, and I'm going to put a logo. And the logo is the credit card logo. And that's just so they know what we're talking about. And there it goes. And I'm gonna add a question. And my first question is, name as it appears on credit card. That's your first question. Your next question is billing address, city, state, zip code. And then my next question will be multiple choices, and that is credit type. Credit card credit card type. And we're going to change it again to checkbox. And the first one will be MasterCard. The second one will be Visa. The next one will be Discover. And the last one will be MX. Okay. And then we're going to add another question. And it's going to be credit card number. Okay. And add another question. Credit card expiration date. Okay. And then on here, again, I will put a little, when you don't see a description on there, you click on these three little dots and you can add a description. And I think I put description and I didn't. So I'll just type it in. So description is, if your credit card expiration date does not include a day of the month, please indicate the first. Okay. Let's fix that. All right. And then we're going to add another question. And this question is going to be the CVC code. I'm going to add a logo just to help people out, understand what we're talking about. And here goes the CVC code logo. And they'll type their answer right there. And that's it for that. And now we're going to go to another section, which is section 6. And it'll be contact us. On here, I'll put my name. Come on. Certified travel agent, and I'll type in my number and email address. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to add, I think it's I'm going to do a photo, add an image, and I'm going to enter just something I found on, I can put my logo, my business card logo, or just, I decided to put this. I thought it was cuter and much fancier. And it just says travel because it brings love back into your life. And on here, I'm going to just type in my business name, TravelAllures, powered by Travel Solution. Actually, your Travolution Inc. And that is it for my form. That easy. And the more you do it, the better you get. Now, on all these things, you can change it for it to be where they have to type in something. It won't let them go to the next one. So if you click on it, you go here where it says required, and it'll give it an asterisk. And not middle names, because not too many people have middle names. So you would do that for all the ones that you want to make sure that they add the information. and so on. The next thing you would do is I come up here, let's get out of here, and on these three dots, you will go under preference and make sure that that's check the correct email address. Save. And under settings, you make sure that you have this checked, collect email address, respond receipts, and then you can type in, let's see, I think that's it. See summary, I think that's it. And that's it. And then if you want to send it to your client, you just click send and email it to them. Send. And if you want to upload it to Facebook, you click on send again, click on this link right here, and it gives you the Google form link. And copy, go to Facebook. And just type in, just add it here. Paste. It should come up, and I'll take this all out. And that's how it will show. It'll show your Spring Getaway 2019. I'll probably write something like book your 2019 cruise. Spring Getaway cruise. Now to travel later. Click on form below or call Maddie. Let's click on that. Oh, come on. Yeah, Maddie. Come on. And that's it. Post. And it's on your Google form. I mean, it's on your Facebook. And there it goes. Go back to that. Get out of there. And if you want to create a copy so you don't have to keep doing all this all over again, you can create a copy, make a copy, and then all you have to do is really change the basics like the flyer and the itinerary, but everything else will stay the same, like the name and credit card information. This will have to change too, but everything else can change. So there'll be just a few things that you have to change. So if you want to just create a copy and just kind of just update the information, that would be easier to start all over again. That is it for now. I will be working on TravelFi next and creating a tutorial for TravelFi. Any questions, you can message me through Facebook and I will help as much as I can. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.